Hello Divination and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to download and install our free global preset style guide for Divi's Realtor layout pack. Here are the results we're aiming to achieve. So without wasting a lot of time, let's dive in and let's get started. All right, so in this video, we're going to now download the global presets. So what you need to do is to go to this link, which I'll add in the video description below. So once you get to this, you need to scroll down until you get to this part here, which says get it for free today. So let's go ahead and download this. I'm going to add my email address, click on download, and then you want to download the files. So now that my file has been downloaded, you can see it's on the bottom left of my screen. The next step now is to navigate to where that file is. So I'm going to click here, show in Finder. You can see here it's a zipped file. So we need to unzip this. So I'm going to double click and we get another folder here. We need to go into that folder by double clicking again. And this is our file. So make sure the extension here is .json and not .zip, because if you use the zip file, this will not work. So I'm going to drag this over to my other screen here so I can show you how to install this on our site. But before I do that, let me just show you what comes with this preset. So when you get to this URL here, you just scroll down and take a look and see all the presets that we have here. So you can see we have our headings there. We also have our buttons. And when I scroll further down, we have our blurbs and so on. So this is what's going to make our design much easier. Now let's go ahead and install our presets. So to install our presets, you need to go to your site. I'm already here in my WordPress admin dashboard. So you want to come over here to Divi library. Next, you want to click on import and export. Click on the import tab. And then remember that file that we unzipped earlier on, which is right here. We need to drag and drop it here, or you can just navigate to where you downloaded it manually. So I just prefer dragging and dropping it here. It's just quicker and easier. Next, make sure you click here where it says import presets and then import Divi builder layout. All right, so my preset has been installed. All right, so before we can go in and show you how to use this, I'd like to mention something that is very important here. So these presets are best to use with the layout pack. The reason being the colors are going to be consistent, the fonts and everything else is going to be consistent. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to create a brand new page. So I'm going to come over here to pages, click on add new. So let's call this page Realtor and use Divi Builder. So if it's your first time using Divi, you're going to get this welcome here. So you can either take the tour or start the building. I'm going to start building. So for this design, I'm going to come over here to my pre-made layout. And then I'm going to come over here and search for the layout pack, which is this one right here. So I'm going to go with the Realtor. In fact, you know what? Let's go with a different one and not the blog. So let's go with this one here. I'm going to use this layout. All right, so now we are ready to go in and start designing. So let's say I need to add something here. So this could be a new section. So I'm going to click here and add a regular section. All right, so I'm going to try out 3 different things. So in the first column here, I am going to add a button. So I'm going to switch over here and have this snapping to the left. So you can see here as I add my buttons or anything here, it is pretty much the standard default that we're getting. But this is not what we need, because to try and replicate this button here, it's going to take me time and trying to match the colors and so on. And this is why we have the global presets guide. So now if I come over here to the drop down, you notice that we have presets for our buttons. So this is button 4. So already all my style is in that button. So if I come over here, let's go to button 3, for example, you can see that my button there is ready for me to use. All I have to do is to go in and add my text. So for example, if I say download, you can see my style is consistent in here. So that means every time I need to use any of these elements, it's going to be consistent with the rest of our website, including the colors. So at any point, if you want to take a look and see what else is in this layout, you can always come over here to the blog. But I'll also show you how to set this up on your website so you can see all the colors, all the visuals and the headings and so on. So all these are the headings that we have. These are the button styles, as you can see, and these are all different in design. We also have our blurbs here, which again are pretty easy to set up. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to come over here, and this time I'm going to add a blurb. Again, when we get our blurb, it is going to be standard design, but this is not what we want. Okay, so I'm just going to say, for example, for this one, I'm going to get rid of my text here, come to image and icon, and I'm going to activate my icons here. So let me expand and choose the icon that I want to use. So let's say I want to go with something like that. I'm going to select that. So you can see this is the style that we have, and this is the standard style that comes with our blurb option. So if I come over here now, I can choose all these different styles. So let's say I go with blurb number 6. You can see my text here has updated. So I can cycle through these, and now you can see everything has been updated here. This one here has a background and it looks totally different. Let's go to number 4. And this one here is quite beautiful as well. You can use this as bullet points. So that is how you can start applying your presets. So this has saved us a lot of time designing our presets. So let's say I need to add some text. So I can just say my text goes here. Everything is all styled for me and ready to go. So let me save that. Next, I'm going to come over here. Let's see what else we have. We've done the blurb here, and let's go ahead and see what else we can do. You see all these contact forms. They're all styled for us, opt-ins and so on. So let's go ahead and do an email opt-in. So I'm going to search for email opt-in. So again, standard, this is what it looks like. But if we come over here now, we have our options. So already this has been updated. It has all our colors and everything looks much better now. All I have to do is to get rid of the text that I don't need, or even go in and set all my text. Now in this case, I may even go into the fields here and get rid of the last name, because that's a bit too much information. But our subscribe button and everything else on here is consistent with the rest of our site, which is this layout pack. So go ahead, set it up on your site. Like I said, this is the best way to use these presets. Now I've only covered quite a few here, but there's a lot of modules that you can go in which have already been designed for you. We also have blogs, we also have number counters, social media follows, and so on. So there you have it. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and do follow us on our social media platforms. By doing so, you'll be notified every time we release new tutorials. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.